Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
We're back again. Kimmy here.
Mom here.
Storm here! We changed it up. Yay! So we're excited to be watching more of The Punisher. Even though it was scary last time, Frank Castle is amazing. Like, don't mess with him.
That's right.
I feel
He
so
wants to be
bad
left
for him.
alone. He's got a lot of stuff going on.
That's right.
He does. And he is so controlled, too. Of all the stuff he went through, now to be in hiding pretty much, he has a different identity. And people are harassing him. Like, him working at this place, demolishing walls, that's almost like his therapy to kind of stay cool.
Yes.
Because otherwise
right,
he would
yes,
completely...
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Taking his aggression out.
Mm-hmm. And people still bugging him,
Yeah, you can't
messing
leave
with
him
him,
alone.
thinking he's mentally challenged, and just being
Yeah, just
absolutely
making
Just
fun
leave
of
him
him.
alone.
to
He's his
him.
own supervisor.
Yeah, and
That's
him
right.
being able to remove himself. I love how he acts that out, where he just looks past them, kind of like he's in his own world, and he has to contain himself. So it's like, looking just over him, like not even fully
Right.
connecting anything, because he can't. Otherwise, he'll kill him or really beat the crap out
And
of
then
him.
when he finds out he was going to kill that other guy,
Yeah.
get rid of his
Danny.
body in the cement mixer, then he's like, okay,
right.
all bets are off.
Yeah, once
That's
he knows
right.
you're bad, it's like, that's it. Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Man,
You're gone
and
now.
just with that sledgehammer, like that was his tool all freaking episode. And for him to show
yeah.
up with that, I mean, of course, that's the only one he would have on him. But wow, what an ending for them, huh? Like making fun of him all this time. And this is his new persona with the sledgehammer. And that was giving him therapy almost. And then that was his murder weapon. So all the way
That's
through,
right.
it had multiple purposes.
It gave him therapy, all right, at the end.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were so silly to do that, to bring him. Yes, it's an easy way to, get rid of a body, but they knew that Castle went there all hours of the night, in the morning, early, without getting paid. And because he even said, you're taking other guys overtime. So he knew that he could possibly be there, but they still went. They didn't care.
They didn't care.
I don't care.
And to just like, oh, well, we got to kill you. You're a loose end. You messed up. Your wallet fell out. So just to think that crazy,
Oh,
because
yes.
they're freaking out because they want to make sure they're safe. But to be able to do that to someone, and that one guy got excited, like, oh, I can start the cement mixer? Okay. And then he goes over,
Oh
like,
my
this is
gosh,
excitement
that's
to them. Like, they're messed up bad people.
Oh, they are.
And trying to act like it's an accident or something, or maybe they'll never find out because completely encased in cement, and unless they break the cement, because why would that be
geez,
full?
yeah.
I don't know. So it was just bad all around. So I'm glad Frank handled it, literally.
Yes, he
Yes.
sure did.
And they messed around with some bad people. They were going to steal, and they
From
did steal
mobsters.
from bad people. So
Yeah.
They're sure
they were
did.
really silly.
And we mentioned it before, but for Frank to actually take care of those guys trying to kill Danny, and then he goes even farther by going to those mobsters to make sure he can protect Danny and actually killing them. One person going after all of them
That's right.
in their
Imagine
own
that.
domain.
Wow.
They're
Yes.
playing a game, but that's their domain.
That's
and he's
right.
intruding.
He
and
goes.
yet he
He-
still gets all of them. Like,
He
insane.
takes care of them.
Wow, so I really do like his character. We knew it was going to be violent going in because we've seen him in Daredevil, and we're like, holy crap.
Yes.
And you guys warned us too, but I really do enjoy Marvel. Just so many different kinds of characters, and you never know what you're getting yourself into. It's like always
For
different.
sure.
That's
Yeah.
right. I'm looking forward to, hopefully we'll see Karen at some point. Maybe they'll put into the Daredevil some of the characters in
Yeah.
there.
Hope so.
Because she was there
Yeah.
for him, and he saved her,
Yes, she
and
was.
she wanted
Yeah.
to know more about him and clear his name and stuff. So that actually is a good point. That would be cool
That's
to see.
good.
I would
Yeah,
like to
it was
see
very
that.
good.
I would love Claire to be in it, but that's too obvious, and she shouldn't be in, as hard as it is for me to say, she shouldn't be in every show because it's
Yeah.
too predictable.
Yeah,
and
I guess.
I mean, she can. I can take that back. If I see her, I'll be like, just kidding, yeah, she's back. But he's gonna need a healer too, and I know she's more than just a healer, but she is great at that. But yeah,
She's
Karen,
a good friend.
That's
she's a
right.
good
She is,
friend,
very
and I
good
think
friend.
Karen would be awesome for this
Yes.
show. I think you're right. That would be the best. The Defenders was just a different spin-off or just a different series, but it would be cool if they start having more crossovers like that. Like maybe Daredevil will show up in this
Yeah.
one, and we have our hopes up high now, guys.
That's right.
So, off topic, but do you like Mom's shirt? We have our
Look
merchandise
at
now,
that.
guys. You can check in the links
Akima.
below. You can check in the links below.
That's right.
We
That's
have a
right.
store, and we're going to have a lot more designs. But right now we have the design Mom's wearing on a couple different shirts and different quotes. Like one says Storm Akima and one says hello everyone and welcome back. And then we have one that says Mom is the one who knocks.
Because she does.
Oh, I love what you did, Kim. I just realized it's holding a mug.
She's having a cup of coffee.
See that? Oh my goodness, look at that.
And we have many ideas. I just need to find the time to make more designs.
We have coffee?
Yes. And anything you buy there will help support our channel, where I could pay our editors and our reactors so we can actually do more content for the channel.
Yeah,
so thank you guys.
right.
Either way.
Guys in advance.
And please ring that bell and give us a thumbs up, because that also helps the algorithm on YouTube, so people will check out our videos more. So that's always huge.
Please,
Yay.
thank you.
Please and thank you. All right, so this one's called Two Dead Men. I laugh because I'm like, oh crap. So without reading the description, I'm thinking two dead men. One might be, unless it's just literal, two dead guys out of many from last episode. But that Frank Castle is dead because he is now a different person and hiding. And I don't know who the other one would be. But so shall we?
Yes,
let's do it.
we shall.
All right, 102.
Two dead men, they got up to fight.
Aw.
Back to back, they faced each other, they drew their swords, and they shot each other.
Oh, jeez.
There it is.
Baby.
Who's that guy in the background?
This has been killed lots of Hajis. How many have we seen anyway, Dad?
Don't you ever say anything like that again. You got that?
Oh. Oh,
Whoa. Hey, who's this guy in the background?
yeah.
Finally, the creepy cameraman.
Yeah.
Oh. It's him now. It's just so sad. He's just reliving all these good memories, which is
Yes,
good to
he
have,
is,
but
yeah.
it's just keeps him human, I guess.
3 eggs over easy, some bacon, sourdough toast, yeah?
You moving into the neighborhood?
Depends on the eggs.
We don't get many hipsters around here.
Well, you still don't, lady.
Hipster! It's for you.
Uh-oh.
Window.
Uh-oh. Everyone's
See you on a
doomed.
roof.
I'm not talking to Frank Castle,
Oh, it's that weirdo guy who saw it on the monitor.
Yeah.
right? Frank Castle, the dead man. You need to really know why you can't kill me. Then we can meet.
Where you can't kill me.
Yeah, come on.
He was quick. He was stealthy there. So he's
Yeah.
gonna keep going around.
A mirror. Yeah.
The note.
Here. Oh,
Phone.
from the note.
Huh.
Oh, don't. God.
On top of there.
Oh.
I can still shoot you from there. Oh, I hate it every time.
Oh, I hate that
showing
word.
that.
It keeps thinking.
But then again, that's what he keeps reliving, because
Yeah.
Please, I'm not a terrorist. I have a family, children.
Oh, loud.
do these access to a lot of security cameras.
Hey.
Oh,
There she is. Speaking of Karen.
Hungry,
You're
need
right.
change.
Yeah.
Please.
Him.
Thanks, Karen. I wanted to say hello. I thought I'd try my luck out here. Still got that hand cannon.
You better believe it.
Hey, girl.
We know what we're talking about.
Drink? Rocking the whole hipster thing?
Been flirting with the idea of going full man bun. You think I could pull that off?
Daredevil's probably
You
still
finished
missing at this point. Presumed dead.
I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy. I was thinking if you had something, you could put the flowers in the window. I'll call you.
And they're white. Like it's emblem.
Thanks for the beer. Hey,
Oh.
Gotta have any kind of human connection right now.
It's just paranoid, saw conspiracies and everything. But supposedly he had a lead on an NSA analyst who was leaking secrets who went by the name of Micro. And then, Special Agent in charge for New York, Carson Wolf, stopped by personally and asked me not to pursue it. So if I give it to you, will you stop looking at me like that?
So this is his family? Because he's
Oh,
getting
yeah.
emotional.
Yeah, it must be his family.
Oh. Definitely his family. Oh.
Don't you?
It's a hostage.
Wow, just hiding amongst them.
God damn it.
What training.
It's never this clean.
Very true. The real thing is always messier. Billy Russo.
He's clean.
I'm Donnie.
Be scared.
So,
Close protection, more convoy security, that kind of thing. You do good work.
We're growing fast.
I just got back from Afghanistan. I was the Homeland Security attaché over there.
My last tour before I went private.
Oh, what unit?
Interrogating the help Madani.
Sir, I didn't know you were here.
Mr. Russo.
Over a drink?
I don't know if I trust him.
I don't trust him.
I don't trust anyone. Oh, the flowers.
I found something. It makes sense with what you told me. I want to help you, but not if it's going to get someone killed.
Hey, look, I didn't go looking for this guy, right? He came to me. Just help me, Karen. Help me. Hey, you know what? Or don't, all right? Just leave my ass in the wind if that's what you're gonna do. Just do it, all right? For Christ's sake. You got a name?
David Lieberman.
He said that he was a ghost. He said that.
Two dead men.
Well, the story never ran. Carson Wolf got it shut down. You know what? It's all in the story, Frank.
So he's tied into it.
mm-hmm.
I didn't mean you're still alive. Believe it or not, I actually care what happens to you. Which makes precisely one of us.
Oh!
Oh my God!
Music's a little too loud.
Sorry, I didn't even see you.
Look, there's nothing broken. I think we both.
Oh my God.
His head's. What's he got?
He started this.
No, Castle, you asshole.
He probably has booby traps.
Ooh.
Mess.
I'm Pete, by the way. Castiglione.
Hi, Sarah. Lieberman.
Pleasure.
Nice picture. Oh, that's where he looks there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if you walked through that door right now, I don't know if I would kiss him or slap him.
He might.
Like that, I don't know. Yeah. She only knew.
Oh, this is gonna get bad. I don't like it.
No,
in front of his
no.
poor wife. She's gonna faint. Oh, good. He just got out of the house.
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
Yeah. Everything scares me.
If you got any tools in there, I could take a look.
Yeah.
It would have been fun to see him with a man bun.
That's actually.
Close the door.
Oh yeah, when you close the door. Hello.
Hello.
Yep.
Yes,
like that.
Whoa,
it is.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Whoa.
Crap.
Whoa. Yeah. Ooh.
Ow.
Ooh.
It's giving a good bite, though.
Yeah. It's not just a cord.
Oh boy, it's Frank.
Wow.
Whoa.
Ruined your furniture. Don't keep your gun so close.
Yeah.
Lieberman, the hacker.
He's getting loose.
Yes, he's trying to.
There's
You need crap.
get the truth out of
Yeah.
Look, Lieberman was a traitor. He was selling secrets. He was.
You need crap. Oh.
Holy crap.
Ooh, stick my finger in it.
Oh.
whatever you think.
He's out. He's right. Oh, he's got.
Oh.
Don't even think
Oh.
about it on your knees.
He's got to have something up his sleeve, too.
There's only 2 episodes of The Punisher.
No,
No, you.
I don't
It's
think
empty.
I'm gonna do that.
Look at him getting tortured and he's just enjoying it.
Like it.
We knew exactly where you'd be. Exactly where to go to get you. Picnic in the park, Frank? You really were your
Oh,
mama's
so
little
he
apple pie,
beat
weren't
the
you?
hit.
You understand, right?
Lieberman, what about Lieberman? Who's he?
There's someone else.
Gun's empty, asshole.
Okay. That was one of my guesses, but I'm like, nah. Whoa!
There you
Snapped
go.
his neck.
Ooh,
Wow.
boy, that's it.
This is where you bring a girl when you're trying to impress
Wow.
her.
Maybe we could do this again sometime.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Holy shit, indeed. I never liked the guy, but still, this does not look like a fun way to go. At all.
To have to look at him too, like even though you
Oh
didn't
my
like
God,
him,
yeah,
someone
oh
new.
my
And
God.
Hope you have gas. You have to go somewhere else now.
Greenpoint Terminal, 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Another 20 minutes. Mount Zion Cemetery. Hurry up, Lieberman.
Ah.
No.
Asshole. I don't need to tell you where to come, do I, David?
Tear on Stone.
Oh.
Whoa. Who are you? Castle has you in his crosshairs right now, buddy. If you try to find him again, he will visit Sarah.
Wow, it happened.
You said you know what that meant.
He's gonna be there. I'm in here too.
What are we doing?
He's there. I don't know. I'm guessing.
I know, right? Because it just seems like it's gonna. You
Was
were
he in
right
the
about the
trunk?
refrigerator. Right there.
Oh.
Frank.
Bang.
No.
Ah, come on! Don't end it there.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
yes,
Let's
he's going
punch
to have to
these
do
out.
it naturally.
He's gonna punch it. That's for sure.
That's right. Knock him out.
He needed to punch him because he was harassing him and following him, and
That's right.
but maybe they can work together. I don't know.
Hey,
Maybe
who
he says
knows?
he needs him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
Lieberman
does.
said
Oh.
he needed him, so
Talk
maybe
about
he
being
does.
There it
careful.
goes. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Just-
Wolf was behind it all along.
Yeah.
was
Wow,
behind
he
it.
had
My
a
gosh.
short end, huh? Like,
That's
I mean, it was a
right.
bad end and
Yeah, I
That's
thought he was
right.
going to be a villain for
a while.
quite some time, especially to
Short-lived.
that agent, that female agent,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Myanmar. or whatever.
Always having someone
Oh,
so
yeah.
close and yet so far. And yeah, so I
right.
thought he was going to be a major player for a while. And just how he was, too. Like, he got tortured. He got shot in the knee. And right when he had that
yes.
opportunity, he started mocking Frank. And I was like, oh,
Oh,
my God,
yeah.
would he still be able to
yes.
stand and do that?
He was trying to get loose all along because he's
Yeah.
just, tough. He was in the military and he knows about torture. And he said, "You're not going to get anything out of me."
Mm-hmm.
So
That's right,
he
yeah.
was being truthful.
God, a neck snap.
That's right. Oh, I heard that cry.
Wow. I mean, Frank is amazing at what he does, and I got scared for him a few times, but he really just manages. He knows how to
Yeah, he does. He knows how
get
to
the
handle
upper hand.
himself.
And I was wondering, too, because that was kind of silly for him to have his gun right in the front like that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
knowing this guy a bit, like, you would think, okay, well, he'll figure out how to get out of a tie, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know,
they kept showing
really
him
done,
trying
yes.
to loosen himself up.
Yeah,
So,
so we knew it was
you
going to
know
happen.
darn well that's going to play a part somehow.
Sure.
And for Frank just to have his gun right there the whole time, like, I was like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
right in front of his
Yeah.
grasp and he gets free. So it was empty on purpose, because he kind of knew he was going to do that. And it helped
That's
him spill
right.
the beans. So that's why he did that.
Yes, and I
yes,
think
thank you.
now that you say that, I think he purposely did that not so he can get out. So he will have, oh sure, I'm gonna spill the beans, exactly, and there's nothing you can do about it. You got the gun right there. He was feeling confident. Wolf was feeling confident and saying, you know what, I'm gonna tell him everything because I'm gonna shoot him anyway. I'm gonna get out of here,
Yes,
grab his
that-
gun and kill him.
Yeah.
And it was
It
perfect.
backfired.
You got it. Yeah.
And why would
Yeah,
you use just a
backfired
tie?
on-
Because ties are
yeah.
silky. I don't know how hard it would be to make like some kind of really good knot, but it was loose to begin with. So
It
it,
was
seems
a
like he
silky-
did the
yeah,
right thing all the way
yeah.
through from the start.
Yeah,
Just
it was
to
an
get
easy
some
knot
knowledge.
to get out.
That's what I said.
Wow, huh? Yeah, so
Smart.
only the second episode
Yeah,
and
he
he's
does.
gone
He's
already.
right. Yes.
And now this agent, she is now in charge, right? Like she's now
She
Yes,
is.
she is.
making the
She is.
calls. And she seems like a good person. We still don't know
Yes.
a lot about her. And her now talking to that guy from Anvil. And he was a friend of Frank's, apparently.
Yeah, it was a best friend of
Yes.
Frank's. Now, was it her friend or her relative that was the person who was executed way back when on that disc
I don't
that he
know.
saw that murder? Did Frank kill her relative or her friend that was being interrogated?
It sounds like it, but
think
I'm not
that's
quite
the
sure.
tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Wolf hid it, where Karen and her publisher, he chose not to run it because Wolf said not to.
Yeah.
That's
the whole
That was the
story.
biggest
So it's
thing,
all
red
coming
flag.
around.
Yeah.
Wolf said not to, and it's like, why? So, and I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
say,
I
like,
know
that
why.
was great that we talked about it in the beginning with Karen being in this.
That was really
And you
good.
mentioned that. You're like, oh, it'd be nicer to have Karen in this. I mean, I love Claire, but it would make more sense to have Karen because she
Yeah,
had
that was
connections
really
with
good.
Frank, and that would make sense. So I'm glad she's back in the picture.
I am too.
Even if
I
it was
am
just this
too.
episode.
And she found out who Micro was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with Micro from here on out. I wasn't sure like what he was going to be about, if he was going to be like a villain, scary guy. But I mean, it was crazy that he was keeping tabs so closely to Frank and harassing him. And
That's
but
right.
he's
Yeah,
also
and
a little
even
messed up. And
He is messed up because to do that to your family too,
Thank you.
that's a little bit too much.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
I
was
know
much.
it's in like the family setting, like the family room, just to see his family, you know, all together. It wasn't like in a creepy spot for his wife.
yeah.
It's just
I
like-
mean, eventually she's
Yeah.
going to find someone. I mean, it's only been a year, but
Do you get why
No.
he acted like he was dead?
I don't know why.
He said he did that to save them because his family's in danger, and if they know he's alive, then
Which makes sense
okay.
because
Yeah.
they took it out. They did the Punishers
Yes, they
family.
Mm-hmm.
He knew. He goes,
Right,
you
that's
let your
fine.
guard down. You told us what you can't wait to do, and you want to take your family to the park. And Wolf got him. Got
Yeah.
his family.
did. Right, yeah.
Terrible, so terrible.
Oh,
so
awesome. Yeah.
I'm hoping because again, even though Micro is messed up, you know, they've been through a lot, and now with his family, like he had a married life, kids, and you can't always judge that, but it seems like he did have a normal life, that he was a good guy, and his wife,
seemed like
you
it.
know, really loved him. His kids loved him, and it's really hard for him to be away from them. So I'm hoping that they can work together, that Micro and Frank can work together
Yeah.
to take
Hope
out these
so.
people who did them wrong, you know?
Well, they
Sure.
took out one so far.
Yeah.
That's right.
Man, I mean,
Wolf
I know
was-
Wolf was bad, but just being in that scenario, you're going home
Whoa.
to your house,
Yes.
and I've never been in a house like that with a bunch of windows, but we see
Oh,
them a lot
yes.
in our shows, and I'm like, they're beautiful houses, but I'd be so paranoid because, like, well, because we watch shows like this, whenever you have a lot of windows in your house, something bad always happens,
That's right.
Watch
I
out
wouldn't
for
want a lot
Mike,
of
or watch
windows.
out for Frank, who knows what's going to happen.
Never know.
But yeah, so like I just put myself in his shoes that like, okay, well, something's gonna close. It's usually like the mirror in the bathroom that you're scared of, with the shower curtain, like someone's hiding in there. But here he has his door open to his refrigerator, and I'm like, right when he
wow.
shuts that, that's perfect.
That's right.
So I got scared. Like I kind of knew that was Frank. That would make sense.
Yeah,
but
we kinda
I just had a moment of like, holy crap! Ah. So, but that was a crazy fight, and immediately Wolf could fight back. Like he defended himself.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
immediately.
he
was.
did.
He
Yeah,
was very
very good.
defensive. That was.
Yeah.
It's
Spot
good
on.
in a way for a homeowner to be like that, to really try to defend and try to save yourself.
Sure, yeah.
But to have that elaborate house, I mean, that was pretty nice house. To not have any kind of like security.
Security, yes, system.
But
No,
what are
he
you
had a
gonna
security
do?
system
No,
when he walked in. He turned it off when he walked
He
in.
shut it
the door.
off. So
yeah.
yeah, he was done
That's
for.
it. It seems like.
That's right, yeah.
It makes you like wonder about that too, because so many people have security systems. And what did we see that on Better Call Saul, where it's like you can cut the wire or you cut the phone wire, and then that like
That's right.
Yeah.
In Breaking Bad, when
it
they
just breaks
That's right,
the
yeah.
alarm, so it doesn't
Yeah.
work
Gretchen's
anymore. It
house.
disarms it. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
so-
guess her house too, but when they were doing Better Call Saul, not Breaking Bad, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was crazy, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's that simple with price."
Oh right, that's right.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But anyways, like I don't know if Karen was just a one-time thing in this, but I hope she has more appearances, and I'm assuming.
I think she's gonna be. I think she's gonna be a regular.
I think so too.
I hope so, and I assume Matt is still missing. They think he's dead, so that'll be kind of fun to see him come back. But again, I'm always hoping for more.
That's right.
But I really do
Yes.
like this as a standalone thing too.
I do too, and
right.
I
Yeah,
love Karen just grabbing him and just hugging
Hugging
him.
him. Yeah, that was nice.
And
Yeah, that was
'cause
nice.
She knows his
They needed
story,
that.
and she knows what he's been through, and she
He needs
just,
that. Yeah.
Yes.
He needs that. I mean, he has his
Definitely.
other friend too, but to have that kind of human companionship, just a hug,
Yes.
it goes a long way, especially the life
Human
he's
touch.
leading. And
Yeah, because Curtis isn't going to give it to him.
I was gonna say, like, I like Curtis a lot. He's a good guy, and how
He
brave,
is.
like, to get a gun
right,
in the
yeah.
face and stuff. Like, he walked up and right?
Oh yeah, and
That's
just
right.
to walk
Wow.
straight with your back behind him with this gun. I mean, because he knows the guy's not going to do anything. He needs to punish her just as much as Punisher needs him. So
Yeah,
That's true,
but
yeah.
to be that brave, just to get a gun in the face and talk it through and be
Oh,
like,
wow.
or he's
Yeah.
gonna see your wife
God.
again. He said, you knew what that meant, and then he just walked away with the gun still on me, shouting at him, still walking, no flinching, no
Wow.
hesitation. And I was like,
That's
holy
scary.
crap! I mean,
Yeah.
for his friend to even do that, I guess he knew for a fact that. But you never know. But he knew that Micro wouldn't shoot him. But still, like that's a lot for his friend to do.
It is.
Poor Frank.
And for Frank to have Lieberman go to those two spots and say 20 minutes and go here and go here.
going, yeah.
So no one was following him. Like Curtis wasn't following him. It was just to the second to last spot. He's like, okay, he's really here, you know?
Yeah.
So it was good that he still had someone like watching his every move without
Yeah, he
you know,
did.
doing extensive, like every stop.
Yeah.
Like someone's following him. So it was good.
It is good, and it was scary too because I kept putting myself in his shoes too. Micro, like driving around waiting for someone to knock or shoot through his
Yeah,
window.
like the first time, especially when under the bridge, I'm like, okay, where's it going to come from?
I know, it's, like, it's
Oh my
really
God.
shady. It's not out in the open, but you never know. Like one thing too, a little bit off topic that I noticed in this episode is that there were a lot of like shots of buildings and stuff where you would look from like the street all the way up, so it looked like you were really small looking up, and it made me feel like we were looking for a sniper or something, because even the theme is
Yeah, it
all
did,
guns,
it did.
and the Punisher, like he uses guns very well, he kills a lot of
That's
people. So I think that was just an artistic choice to show like, oh God, it could be up here, it could be
They
up
could
here.
be anywhere.
Yeah,
They could be
yeah,
watching you
definitely.
anywhere.
Yeah.
So it kept making me think that. I was like, oh God, we're going to see like a sniper in this window. And I wonder if you guys even like noticed, you know, let me know because I'm curious. But yeah, so.
Especially the first time, the first diner scene when she's like, hey, you going to move here in the neighborhood? He's like, I don't know, and yada, yada. And then when the phone was for him, that was creepy.
Oh, that was scary. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was kind
And-
of creepy.
And he is looking around there. You're right. The level of the buildings, it makes you think, okay, is he at this one or is he the next one watching? Is he in a window
Yeah.
watching him?
Oh, wow.
And come
Yeah.
to find out, he was on the diner.
Yeah, it was a smart
That's
move.
that.
And just a reflection of the mirror made it look like he was there,
That's
you know?
right, yeah.
So just everything was just like perfectly placed.
That's
and-
something. Yeah.
Yeah, and even the waitress, when she held the phone out, it scared me because it was a moment of just hesitation and Frank grabbing the phone, and she had like a vice grip on the phone.
Yeah, and I was
almost like
wondering,
it was
is
gonna
she
be-
in on it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was almost
right.
like something bad was going to
Yeah,
happen there.
something,
Because it was
yeah.
like an extra moment of her really gripping that phone. And I was like, oh God, what's
Oh,
going to
God,
happen? Is the
yeah.
guy behind him and she sees him like with a gun at his head or something?
It does. She's scared at every turn.
It's like, what the heck? So I do
Oh,
like how
so
they
yes.
film this because it gives you anxiety, it's suspenseful, and
Oh, it
you
sure
never know
does.
what's coming. But Frank is an amazing, I guess, like vigilante kind of character.
That's right.
And, he is compassionate. He had a lot of bad things happen. And one thing is, like, we keep reliving these memories that he had of his family.
Yeah,
And, like,
that's-
seeing his wife, like, it's traumatic. I can't even
Oh,
imagine.
sure
And
is.
her
Oh.
getting shot. Like, I freaked out. I'm like, I don't want to keep seeing this. But that's the point. Like, he went through this traumatic thing. He lost the best people in his life.
That's right.
You know,
Totally.
and that's how he copes, I guess. He relives it to move on. Not move on, to keep moving forward, to get these guys.
That's right.
I don't know,
yeah.
but just to
That's
relive
so
And
those
sad.
I couldn't imagine just reliving it over and over again without your will too. I mean, he's having nightmares of it. So
Yeah.
it's affecting his day-to-day life all the time. I mean,
Sure.
all the
Sure
time.
is.
So it is good to have us relive it with him. Not like, oh, not again, but it's almost like, oh, my God, this poor guy.
Yeah,
You know,
like,
I
he has
couldn't
nothing
even
else.
imagine.
Yeah.
Nothing else, you know? And,
Yeah.
like, having these memories of his kids in this episode, I'm glad they were kind of happy memories, you know, and it didn't get
Yes.
violent. So at least he had that. It was sad, but instead of always seeing his wife getting executed, at least, like, you know, he was having nice moments with his kids.
That's
Because
right,
I thought
he
that
He
was
was,
a pattern.
and
And I was
yeah.
like,
It's
oh,
a very sensitive subject about what his son was saying. Oh, yeah, go back there and
the
get those.
Hajis or something. I was like,
Yeah,
holy crap.
and that
Oh, yeah.
really hit a nerve with him. And
Sure do.
unfortunately, the kids, you know, I'm sure, you know, they probably went to therapy or something, just because when your dad or mom come home from a war,
Yeah.
I mean, mom and dad aren't going to be the same mom and dad as they left.
Not,
Yeah.
And they have to realize how to cope with how mom and dad, you know, react to certain things you say or whatever.
Yeah. And
but
just
he's too young. He's so young, you know.
So young, and he thinks he's saying the right thing, but to even be like racist or whatever, or just like saying bad slurs to, you know, like that was bad too. And I mean, that was very aggressive for him to grab his son that way, but exactly like you said.
But he instantly knew he did something. He looked around like that wasn't appropriate, and you know, he handled it okay after. But his daughter really connects with him, and she's a couple years older than the boy.
Yeah.
You know, she connects with him more,
Mm-hmm.
but probably just because of the age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and even with him going after his son, which he didn't mean to do, but with that comment, and he grabbed his face, I noticed the next cut, he was still like hovering almost over his daughter more. Again, like showing that they had a closer relationship, and he was a little strained with his son. Because even his son was making comments like, "Oh, that's boring," and it was not that it's a typical conversation.
And she connected with him with the poem that wasn't rhyming.
And she is older too.
Yeah,
the son. So you know.
Yeah, so maybe they just have a closer bond kind of thing. But I did notice that too. So I wonder if that's going to be a continuous thing to make him feel more guilty that he wasn't as close to his son.
Yes.
Never tell.
Yeah. I gotta say,
you can't take it back.
I love Frank's outfit, like his vest with the skull on it. That's on Netflix right now. You might be able to see it on the mirror if you look it up on Netflix right now. But he's just standing there with the vest. It's all bloody with bullet holes in it. Not good.
Oh yes.
But yeah, I like the show so far. I like it better than I thought, because I thought it's very violent, but the story is really good, and I thought I wouldn't be able to handle it, even though we should be desensitized by now. You never know with us. But I do get red during this one, I notice. I usually really get red during this show because I'm like, ooh, it's all crazy. So I can't wait to see what happens. I mean, we're still early on in the series, and hopefully Karen can help out more. And
and I am glad that Wolf is gone, but I thought I kind of wanted him a little longer.
Longer, yes.
He seemed like like he would be a good bad guy to really hate.
Like manipulate and seem so professional, and you can't touch him out, you know, on the job. And so that was crazy. Yeah, short-lived for sure.
Yes, that's for sure.
So guys, as you know, we do have fun shirts. So if you want to check them out in our store, on our YouTube, you can find the links below, and we are going to have more designs soon. And we do have our Patreon that's a week ahead of our YouTube with full reactions. And Maui came to visit me partway through the show. He's just so cute. He's a good boy. So he said, "No, I just sleepy. Don't bother me." So thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please ring that bell. And we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye.